I'd like to add, if you guys would like to watch the video where I talk about how much everything costs as far as a Coyote swap and everything, I will link the video up here in the card section. That'll list how much everything costs, what you need for the Coyote swap as well. So I'll go ahead and link this up there. I forgot to mention that in this video. Well, what's going on, you guys, and welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a great day today. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about, should you Coyote swap your 2005 to 2010 GT Mustang. Alright, so before we even get started with the video, let me go ahead and tell you everything that I have done to the Coyote swap and what I have pretty much. So to get started, we have a F-150 2013 5.0. I got it from LKQ Commercials crate motor. Has a Steeda cold air intake. We have 1819 intake manifold. We have long tubes. We have full bolt-ons. Just no E85 just yet. We are waiting for that. All I need is injectors. I already have the fuel system and the fuel pump. We are all good. But yeah, all I need for E85 is 47-pound injectors and we are ready to go. But that's a little bit about the Coyote swap and what I have. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Should you Coyote swap your 2005 to 2010 GT Mustang? So my short answer is, it really just depends. So for my circumstances, my motor blew up and my thing was either to get another 3-valve and stick it in here or upgrade to a Coyote. My thing is, if your motor is just fine, if your 3-valve is working just great and everything's working fine, I would say just keep your 3-valve, build it, then throw some boost on there and you're all good to go. This Coyote swap will cost you about $7,000 to $10,000 to do the whole swap. So with that kind of money, and if your 3-valve is perfectly fine, you will be able to build your motor and boost your car. So if you would like to have that power with the money of the Coyote, you can go ahead and do that. However, the Coyote motor is definitely a better platform as far as everything else. Like, once you put boost on this thing, it will be more than the 3-valve. So the main question is, should you Coyote swap your car? If your 3-valve is good, I don't think you should. Just build it. But if you really love Coyotes and you think this would be a great swap for your car, by all means go ahead and do it. It's an easy swap. I reused my motor mounts, I reused my transmission, I reused a lot of things. I did the control pack for the Coyote swap and it fit in like a glove and everything worked perfectly. One thing you can't beat with the Coyote though is definitely the sound. To say is that the Coyote is definitely much louder than the 3-valve. Even when I had the 3-valve cammed, this is like way louder. And I have the same exhaust and everything. As you guys just heard, you cannot beat the sound of a Coyote. I mean, the cammed 3-valve did sound really good, but when you accelerate in this thing, it's just night and day. This thing screams at wide open throttle, and for me, I'm more of like a screaming exhaust. Like, that's why I kind of like Corvettes, because they're so loud. But with Coyotes, they got the high compression ratio and it just screams. It revs out all the way to 7,500 RPMs, maybe even 8 if you want to push it. So these things sound absolutely absurd and sound so good. So basically, looking at my platform, if I plan to boost it, I will be limited to about 650 wheel. That would be like safe. I can't go any higher than that, or I wouldn't go any higher than that. There are also different routes you can go as well. I got the F-150 5.0 instead of the Mustang 5.0. which is cheaper because I was on a budget and everything. So you can also go ahead and do that as well. The Mustang 5.0 is going to be about $1,000 to $2,000 more than the F-150 Coyote. That's what we saw on LKQ commercials and everything. So if you guys want to look into that, you guys can go ahead. Now if you guys have the money, I would go ahead and get the Mustang 5.0. That way you don't have to mess around with the cams and whatnot. Another main question that I get asked a lot is, was it worth it to Coyote swap my Mustang? And the answer to that is yes. I do not regret a single thing with this Coyote. This Coyote is insane. Like, I've had so much fun with it. Full bolt-ons in E85, you could be a 450 wheel with the cams, Mustang cams obviously, which I plan to get in sometime in the next couple months, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I plan to do that very soon. And the reason I didn't even get to this part yet, the reason why I don't even have the front bumper on right now, is because I am doing a future mod with something you have to take the bumper off for. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, this Coyote is definitely insane. I dynoed it at ID Motorsports, and it made 350 on a Mustang dyno, which goes up to 390 on a dyno jet on average. And that's with the F-150 cams as well. So once I put the once I put the Mustang cams in it and E85 and all that, I'll be a 450 wheel with full bolt-ons. Whereas the 3-valve, I had full bolt-ons and I was probably at 330, 340 maxed out, and I don't think I could have ran E85, or it would be pretty much pointless. With a 3-valve versus a Coyote, Coyote wins every time as far as power and everything. But then again, you can always build your 3-valve strong, boost it. As far as doing the swap, if your 3-valve is just fine, like I said, just go ahead and boost your 3-valve, build it, because you will be saving a lot of money. In fact, it's probably just as much, if not a little bit less money, to build your 3-valve and boosting it than to Coyote swap. But then again, you have to look at when you Coyote swap, boost versus boost on a 3-valve, this will win. You're kind of limited to how much power you can put down because of that thing right there, your transmission. The transmission's holding you back. It's a 3650. I'm using it from the 3-valve. You could just stick it on there. All you have to do is replace your flywheel, but I recommend also changing your clutch, because mine blew after like a couple of months. I had a stock clutch, so go ahead and change your clutch as well. So overall, I think that Coyote swap was definitely worth it for me. However, if my 3-valve was working just fine, I probably would have just built the motor and boosted it. Probably would have gone with an on-3 turbo or something like that, and got forged internals and whatnot, build the motor, and went from there. The only reason why I thought of even doing a Coyote swap was because my motor blew and my options were 3-valve or do a Coyote swap. And I was like, heck yeah, let's do a Coyote swap, you know what I mean? Here's the Coyote swap one last time. I mean, you really can't beat the sound. Watch this. Ah! Just screams. I love it. In the long run, this is still a better platform. It's newer, everything's better, and once you put boost on this thing, it's gonna be night and day. By the way, I think we can all question Ford as to why they didn't stick the 5.0 in the 2005 to 2010 Mustangs. That I want to know, because this is a great platform, and I think they should have put this in the 2005 and up Mustangs and just work their way up from there, because this motor is insane. Full bolt-ons and you're at 450 wheel. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you guys agree as well that they definitely should have thrown the 5.0 in this generation. This generation would have been a beast if it had this motor in it. Also, merch is still available at jonathanharder.com. I'm still working on the stickers as far as designing them and everything, so stay tuned for that. That is coming very soon. It's gonna be work hard, drive harder on a sticker. So it's gonna be like the back of my shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys got something from this, and let me know what you guys think down below, if it's worth it or not. If you guys have any questions about anything as far as a Coyote swap or whatnot, let me know. And if you guys like this video, make sure to smash the like button. And if you guys are new and not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit the button. And like always guys, have a great day. Peace.